Hopefully y'all are having a good day. Today we are going to be going crossbow hunting, and it could potentially be Gunner's last bow hunt for the year because our rifle season starts this weekend, and hopefully we'll tag out because hunting in December doesn't sound like fun. But we might be out late, if he gets one, so we're going to make some deer meat concoction here. So we're just going to throw in a pound of ground deer meat. With our deer meat, we like to add beef fat. To me, I think it makes it taste better. The kids enjoy it. So some olive oil, a little bit of sea salt. We'll put some cracked pepper in there. A little bit of General's dust off. My sister got me this. Throw some of that in there. And what we'll do is we'll let that cook till about 3 o'clock, so about 4 hours. We'll let that cook for about 4 hours. And then what we'll do is we'll throw in this brown rice and kind of let it cook in there. We don't want too much liquid in there. We don't want it so much like a soup, but we do want a little bit of liquid. So what we'll do is we'll take this leftover broth from the cube steak we did the other night, and we'll dump that in there for a little bit of the liquid. Give us a little bit more fat from that. Just go ahead and put the whole thing in there. A little bit of fat from that cube steak we had. But basically we'll just let this simmer. We'll throw it on low. No reason to get crazy. We'll throw it on low. That meat will cook. We'll come back. We'll chop up the meat, here in a couple hours. And like I said, we should have us a delicious meal, at least something warm for when we get home. All right, guys. So the crock pot casserole is actually looking pretty good. I have this jalapeno that probably is going to go bad soon, along with some green onions, which I love. So I just decided I'm going to go ahead and add them to this. And we're going to use our slap chop. Just kidding. Who remembers that guy, though? What a weirdo. This is actually Pampered Chef. This thing is super cool. If your mom's like, definitely 60 or older, you for sure got Pampered Chef stuff laying around. So funny enough, it basically lasts forever. But a couple slaps here. And I'm no pro at anything I do. Honestly, I just learned how to start cooking food a few years ago. And most of the time, I just kind of throw stuff together. I added's looking pretty good in there. I went ahead and chopped it up. We're still not going to add the rice yet. We're going to wait a little while until we do that. But we'll go ahead and slide in these green onions and jalapeno. They just give us some flavor on top of the seasonings we put in there earlier. All right, guys, we're getting pretty close to cutting it for time to go hunting. So I'm going to have to go ahead and throw in the rice here. We still got some pretty good amount of liquids in here. So we're just going to dump some on top and hope for the best. We're going to be gone for at least 4 hours hunting. And this is instant rice. So hopefully it absorbs all that moisture and heat and kind of gets cooked there. Kind of mix it around. I think it'll be fine. Obviously I'm going to put the lid back on, so I think it'll cook the way it needs to. Never tried it, but it sounded really good, so we're going to give it a shot. We'll let you know how it tastes. Hey guys, so this morning there was a doe standing like right over there. But I wasn't in the blind yet, so I shot at her from on top of the hill and missed. She was about 60 yards, but she peed everywhere right there by that tree, so I'm hoping it'll draw a buck out. All right, guys, so I forgot to update you about the meal we made yesterday. We got home late. Didn't get a deer, but we got home late, and I just didn't have time. So we're going to go ahead and do it now. You can see we ate about half of it last night. We were freezing, dude. It was delicious. It turned out really good. The rice cooked perfectly. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't. I was afraid it was going to get too mushy, and that it wouldn't be good. And yes, also I'm eating this cold because guess what? It all comes out the exact same way. Okay, bye.